Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I did this copper fall inspired look for you. I am so ready for the fall. I am completely over the summer. I'm ready for jackets, flannels, pumpkins, just everything. So that's what I was inspired by today. If you do want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. Bye.
Okay, so let's get started. So my eyebrows are already done. My eyelids are prepped. I'm going to start off with my Morphe 35O palette. I am clearly obsessed with this palette. I cannot tell you how much I am in love with this palette. It just has the perfect colors for me. But I'm going to start off with using the orange shade for my transition, and then I'm going to move on to that brownish shade I just showed you and put it as my crease color. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Next, I'm going to take this reddish brown color and I'm just going to add that into my crease as well, just to define it a little bit more. Okay, so now on the lid, I'm going to take my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Game Face. I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit with my Max, there I go doing it again, my NYX Matte Setting Spray. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my NYX Glitter Glue to put on top of that ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, because I'm about to go in with my MAC Pigment in Copper Sparkle just to intensify my lid a little bit more, because it wasn't giving me that shimmer that I wanted. Okay, going back in with that reddish brown shade, I'm just going to darken up my crease since I did just do my lid. Just going to darken it up to sharpen it some more, and then I'm going to go in with that brown color. It's like a hot chocolate brown, that's what it reminds me of. I'm just going to take that and put it at the end of my crease, like the outer V. And I'm just going to take the first shade out of this palette just to use for my brow bone. After I do that, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega Liner and attempt to create my wing. I tried to do it on camera, as you can see. Moving on to prepping my face, I'm going to use my Black Radiance primer. And then for foundation, my favorite, of course, the L'Oreal Infallible, because it keeps me matte all day long. I always feel so orange after putting on my foundation, but luckily I'm not finished, so I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. I'm going to highlight all the areas on my face that I normally highlight and just blend it all out with my Beauty Blender. After using my Beauty Blender, I like to go back in with my Real Technique sponge just to blend out the corners of my concealer. So then after that, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in XOXO to carve out my cheekbones to contour. Going back in with my Beauty Blender, I'm just going to sharpen up my contour line. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal to contour underneath my chin and of course down my nose. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into Moving on to baking, I'm going to take the only powder I ever bake with, my Nye Banana Powder, of course. I'm just going to set all of my highlighted areas, and then after I set my highlighted areas. I thought I was going to contour, but I guess I put on lashes. I used some lashes. I just stacked those lashes together. They will be listed down below. But to contour, I'm just going to use my ABH contour palette. And I take 2 shades out of the contour palette and just mix it together to get the perfect brown shade for myself. Okay, taking my 2 favorite brushes, my Real Technique brush and my Sigma brush, my Sigma tapered brush, I'm just going to brush away my banana powder. After doing that, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45 to blend everything together to make sure everything just looks airbrushed and perfect. Since I did just brush everything away with my matte powder, I'm going to take my black Radiance powder in Bronze Glow, I believe, and just go back over my contour areas. Let's finish up the eyes. I'm going to take those 3 colors I did use. At first, I'm going to use the orange shade. I'm going to use the orange shade to smoke out my bottom lash line. Then I'm going to take the reddish brown line to put underneath the orange line. Then after I use the reddish brown, I'm going to go in with a darker brown, the hot chocolate brown, of course. I'm just going to take that on a thinner brush and put that right underneath my lashes. Okay, so it's time to highlight. I'm going to use my Laura Geller Gilded Honey just to highlight all my highlight areas. My goddaughter decided to give me a phone call, so I had to shout her out real quick. So going back in with Laura Geller, I'm just going to take it down my nose, do the little exclamation point, of course, because I do it all the time. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC blush in Breezy to give me some color on my cheeks. And the last step to finish my eyes, I just had to highlight underneath my brow bone, of course going back in with the Laura Geller. If I don't set my brows with any type of brow gel, they will be crazy. So I'm taking my Ultra Brow Gel, setting my brows, and then using my NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil, I'm going to put that on the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with my Laura Geller, just to brighten up the inner corners. Using the Maybelline Gel Liner, I'm just going to put this on my waterline. I'm sorry I didn't get this in camera. But after doing that, I'm going to put on my Lime Crime SALEM, my favorite color from Lime Crime. Well, I guess it's my favorite because it's the only Lime Crime I have. But I am obsessed with Lime Crime, even though I only have one. But I'm obsessed with this Lime Crime that I do have. The texture, it lasts all day long. I can eat and it'll still be on my lips. And to set the face, I'm going to take the NYX Max setting spray, of course, the only setting spray I use. After that, I forgot to go in with mascara, so I had to throw on some mascara, my L'Oreal. And then they surprised me with Starbucks. Alright, and that's all, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And P.S. This song makes me want to change my name to Savannah. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.